Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you're all here because we're about to have a major stream here. And today, I didn't come to play no games. I didn't come to shoot no jokes. I ain't come to poke no folks. I came to get to a true testimony. And everybody has one. Now, I don't care what walk of life it is, what creative type of people it is, what kind of story it is, because everybody has some type of addiction that they battle or some type of recovery of a previous addiction that they did battle and conquered. I'm coming here today to shed some light on recovery, the road to recovery, that is. And without any other further waiting, let's get to it. Bye. Jen, what up? Oh, Steph with numbers. There she go. Mary Joanna, how you doing? BSR, how you doing? Charlie D, what's up? Trisha, what's up? Boss. Let's get to it. I'm going to open up with a song right quick, and then I'm going to drop the link, and then we're going to get right to it. I'm going to open up with a song and stuff to get get the mind, the juices flowing, get the memory going, get those feelings churned up, and we're going to get straight into this stream because I ain't got much time. I got to get on the road, and life is not a dream. So let me start with this one song. I'm going to drop the link, and then we can get to it, y'all. We're finna get real deep into this conversation. Hopefully, we'll touch somebody out there today on this Sunday evening. Now, let's get to it.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love. The city, she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love.
I like to ask that everyone behave themselves in the comment box. Please behave yourself in the comment box. I will not be distracted or led away from the message that I want to present today. I will get this message out. All my adversaries and enemies, please put that on ice. Sit back and go back to the bushes and relax, because we're here to talk about some real stuff today. I would not be disturbed. Too many obstacles already out here, but just people trying to stay sober. I'm going to drop this link down again if somebody want to come up. If not, I'll begin and tell a little bit of my own testimony. Put it all on the line, y'all, because I do not want this to turn into something stupid. I want this to be something real today. I want this to be something real today, y'all. Yeah, I already know I hate him too. Here we go. All right. Now, in my last recovery stream, I did seem to talk about an old addiction that I had, which was a cough syrup named codeine promethazine. A lot of y'all didn't know what that was, and it took a whole lot for me to come out and tell people that I once had an addiction, even though young people don't look at sipping cough syrup as an addiction, but it is. But I'm going to be completely transparent today. That wasn't the only addiction that I had back in the day. As y'all can recall, maybe about 15 or maybe 20 years ago, there was a pill that came out called ecstasy. Now, the history of that pill was supposed to be for something like some kind of like a pill that the pharmacies created to like help people talk or help people, like help marriages and help couples or whatever. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of that before, but somehow, you know, all drugs get abused on the streets. And the way I found out about it was that out of all people, I have a younger brother, you know, and he came to my house one day and he had some pills in his hand. He wanted to try them and shit. Now, the first time he came, I didn't try them. I didn't get on it and stuff because I like to be in control of my own mind. I don't like to get so far gone to where I'm not in touch with reality. All through the years, if I ever did some kind of drug, I would only do it enough to get a buzz, not to get, you know, all shit-faced and shit. So the second time my brother comes by, he has more pills and they have different stamps on them and different colors, look like Skittles and all kind of different colors and shit. He has some purple Motorola like looking like pills. So that time I went on here and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and try this shit and see what happens and stuff and all that. And I actually took, is there someone doxing? If there's anyone doxing, I'm not gonna stand for it. Not during this chat, not during this time. I'm not trying to see it. I'm not trying to hear. Y'all keep it 100, keep it 100. Back to my story. So, actually my testimony. So my brother, you know, gave me the pill and I took the pill. And nothing happened for the first 30 minutes. And then when the pill kicked in, my vision started to shift back and forth. I started to feel hot and cold at the same time. And my teeth started chattering. Jaws, you know, getting locked jaws, started chattering and shit. So I didn't really like the feeling of taking a pill like that because I was out of my mind and I didn't have control of my body. I just felt very weird. So I didn't want to continue to do it. So the second time, after the second time I tried, it was a little bit better experience because I only took half of one because my body couldn't tolerate the whole pill. So back then, pills were very, very, very strong. And so it was hard to build up a tolerance. This is before they had fentanyl and started mixing all this shit and all these different things in the pills and stuff, you know? So I guess I last so long on the pills that I did it for so many years, I kept doing it, that I developed a tolerance, but I would only take a half every now and then. And I was able to keep a straight face and hide my addiction and hide everything with it. And when I was on that ecstasy pill, I was able to do all types of things. I could work, I could, you know, I was like Bionic Man. I could do all types of shit on the pills and shit. But what I didn't know is that it was starting to take away my thinking, my mind frame. It started to slowly but surely destroy my brain. So I had to cut back off of it and leave it alone. But for many years, many years, I was on ecstasy for many years and finally kicked the habit. Now, when I did kick the habit, there was a lot of friends. And I think one of the main reasons why was because you lose yourself in that shit, man. You lose yourself in that when you pop them pills like that. I know if you ain't never popped a pill or been involved in that kind of stuff, you know, you can hide it for only so long before you start showing traces that you on a pill and stuff. You know, you can only hide it for so long. You can't hide no drug addiction from anybody, especially your loved ones. They can look straight through you and know you on some shit, you on something, and you can't hide it. You can try your best to hide it, but you can't hide it. They know you high on something. They know you and they love you, they know. So I got tired of the looks from my pops. I got tired of the looks from different people and stuff, man. It was all, you know, looking at me, sizing me up and all that. And so I just got tired of that shit, man. I got tired of it. I had no appetite, staying up for days. And shit, I just felt like, you know what, it was time to make a change. But after I kicked that habit, the ecstasy pills, then another pill came out, and it was called Xanax bars. Xanax bars, they were well, there's two different Xanaxes. The one is a little blue football, little blue circular pill, and the other one is a long 4-bar pill. It has 4 lines on it, and we call them handlebars in Houston. And that was a big epidemic. Just talking about it makes me just shudder because it just was some crazy. There's a crazy era in time where everybody was having car wrecks, falling asleep at Jack in the Box. I mean, it was like an outbreak. All the kids were just like walking zombies, just sleep on the handlebars, on the Xanax bars. And so that's right, Slap. Yeah, that's right, Slap, the blues. So she is familiar with it. She is familiar with that. Books from Moses said they call them yellow school buses because they do have yellow ones too. Also, they have green, they have yellow, and they have white. And so it's easy back then. You didn't have to go to pharmacies and all that because everybody in the neighborhood had a bottle of them, and everybody was selling them. So you didn't have to go to a pharmacy like it is now. It wasn't strict back then where you had to go get a prescription. You had to go right around to these doctors, and every 2 weeks you had to switch up the names and all that kind of. You didn't have to do all that back then. It was just available on the streets, ready to go. So I say that to say this is that a lot of times, a lot of kids can get access to drugs way easier than adults can really think or even fathom or believe. They can easily get them. But when I was on ecstasy at first, back in the day when I would go to work, I would notice that while I was at work and I'd be doing my shift and I'd be breezing through it because I was so fucking high on ecstasy pills, that I started to notice that everybody else was kind of like looking a little bit different too. There was a few people there that was that I noticed they were gritting their teeth and shit, and they would, you know, they get that loose jaw, gritting their teeth and all that at work and stuff. And I'm like, damn, I wonder, are they on ecstasy too? But no, come to find out, it was a few Hispanic workers that back in the day, or my coworkers, that they were doing powder. And the reason why I'm bringing this up and even saying this is because a lot of times drug addiction is not only involved on the street corners, it's at the job sites too. Because a lot of people take a lot of drugs to get through the day, to get more money, to buy more drugs, to get more money and more hours at work. It's a vicious cycle that goes on at the job site also. It's not just on the corner. So I want y'all to know that working American class people are really on drugs a lot too, a whole lot. So it's not that uncommon that to see that people, coworkers and people at work doing all type of drugs and stuff. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I just said that story to shed some light on addiction on the street corners and on the streets, or even at the job site, and how you can get your hands on drugs. And usually it comes from somebody that you know, it comes from drugs come from somebody that you probably is very close to you. And once you come across somebody close to you, it makes it even more like, okay, well, let me try it. But I want to raise awareness to that, because just because someone is close to you or someone is, you know, doing certain things for you, whatever, that you still got to have a strong willpower. You still got to be strong and say, no, I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that, because it does lead to a dark road, a very dark road. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a small break and go ahead and, she said, Granny's medicine cabinet. Yep. And that when I was in 6th grade, I really did see codeine promethazine in my grandma's medicine cabinet. And she's from 3rd Ward. So she did tell me a lot of times that a lot of people on the street corner back in the 60s and 70s and maybe the 50s, they were drinking syrup straight out the bottle. They were just walking around drinking it like zombies and shit. And she would try to warn me about that before I became a teenager. And after I started drinking lean, that story popped back up in my head. And my grandma told me that there's people addicted to this stuff, son. You don't ever want to become addicted to sipping syrup. You're going to get sick. And that memory came back to my head right when I started to think about that. That memory came back of that warning my grandmother had told me. But long story short, those are a couple of battles that I did fight in my lifetime. And I'm proud I overcame and I conquered. And I'm pretty sure y'all got some too. But let me get back to it. Let me get back to this recovery stream. I am also going to play another song right quick, and I'll post the link again and see if anybody else wants to come up. If not, I'll go into the second half and go and tell a little bit more of my testimony. At this point, it really don't matter. It actually feels like therapy, getting the shit off my chest. Now, do not send me an invoice. You know, there's none of y'all are psychiatrists out there, so let's get to it. Can you dig it? And now this next song I'm about to play, I wanted to make sure that it might inspire someone to get closer to the higher power. Because sometimes you need outside influence to help you get over whatever addiction, whatever problem you're going through. So I'm gonna play a song right now that I figured inspired me back in the day. You know, to sometimes pray about it. Sometimes pray about it, because you can't really talk to everybody about your problems. You put your business out there in the streets and they just run smooth over you like a Mack truck. So sometimes just go to your higher power, or go to your inner self, and find that extra strength. Look for the strength inside internally and not externally. Can you dig it? Let's go.
following your footsteps. Talk with you, find out where my goods kept. I've been going away from home for so long. Seems like everything I try to do wrong. I'm confused about a lot of things.
Charlie, hold on 1 second, okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, give me 1 second, Charlie.
Walk with you, follow in your talk good. I've been going for so long. Seems like it's probably without you go wrong. I'm confused about a lot of things, but not with my friends. So I'm the no got me the way. See, I'm a sinner, third degree. Cause we might have judged him, but I'm a man myself. Dog trying to give me some help. You know? I went from pawn to king back to pawn, doing my best to try to ease out the storm. I know that every tunnel's got an end in the light, and I prepared a new beginning in Christ. My life is like a jigsaw, dulling in time. And as I'm thumbing through this jigsaw puzzle of mine,
oh, God is watching from above. I wonder what I'd do without His love. Without His love, although life is full of adversity. Oh, yeah. I know He's with me. Yes, He is with me. Oh.
Seems like every other Wednesday, I'm attending the wedding, but I don't question you. I know that's your way. Okay? I know we living for the minute. There's a moment in time. We've got to leave here because that's your design. And nothing lasts forever, not even spirit, only your word. That's what I live by, because that's what I heard. I wasn't there when you rose from the dead, when you parted the sea. I never seen you, but still I believe. How you explain? The moon, the sky, the stars, and the rain, the sun, and the sea, the earth without form, facing the deep, the darkness, challenging the powers that be. It's impossible for scientists to make up the seas, to make up the trees. So while we turn our backs on the truth, it's heaven or hell, the point we seem to hide from the youth. And I was singing this morning, got touched by the spirit. So
I'd do without His love. I don't know. Life is full of adversity. Oh, life. I know He's with me, with me, with me, with me. I know someday, you'll come again.
Lord, I know that I've been wrong. Say a man is lost without a prayer, without a song. So I'm singing on my knees because I believe you'll keep me strong until it's time for me to bring it home. Until it's time for me to bring it home, I'll be out in these streets, hanging in the hood. Even gangsters need to pray, because when I pray, it's understood that I got flaws about myself. I can't make it by myself. I need the heaven's help. I want to follow in your footsteps. Then seen the strongest man bow down to a higher power. And giving all his glory to God, because God towers over all. And in that, I say this prayer for all my homies that's been trapped out there. They're stuck in their ways. It's different back days, so fuck what they say, because ain't no coming back from the grave. When the gun goes pop, the lights go out, then you'll understand what I'm talking about.
I know God is. I know God. I wonder what I do. I do without love. Adversity. He's with me. With me. With me. Someday, coming back from me. Oh, you got me. Someday, you come. I just wanna be your soldier. I just wanna be your vessel. Ooh, Lord, I just wanna be your soldier. I just wanna be your vessel. Ooh, Lord, I just wanna be your soldier. I just wanna be your vessel. Ooh, Lord, I just wanna be your soldier. I just wanna be your vessel. Ooh, Lord.
Charlie, what up, Charlie?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. First off, could I ask everybody down in the chat to please take this serious? Because, like, like me, I've been going through a friend OD Thursday, and like you can probably tell by the dark deals under my eyes, I've been crying. So me and Gene, we've been on both sides. We've been on the same team. We've been on different teams, but today it's not about us. It's about recovery. And I've seen a lot. Even me, I've been addicted to meth back in the day. Like when you see a lot of tragedies, such as I did, it helps you deal with it. I've saved lives, and I've seen a lot of lives that I couldn't save. They were just gone. And once you start, it starts being a crutch. It's like anytime you have something like that happen, you you go back to it. And even still today, I'll slip. But that really hurt. My friend, he had served some time in the pen, and he had got
Can I ask
out,
you?
and he was doing good, going to church
Can I ask
and
you
all
how
that. What was that,
Charlie?
G?
Charlie, can I ask you when did he die? When did he pass away?
Thursday morning, he did him a shot of meth, and he took off in his truck, and I guess he crashed. He died.
Did he
OD.
smoking it or he shot it? He shot it.
No, I think he shot it.
That's more
Is
dangerous.
what
I hear
I'm
that people
hearing.
say, yeah, people say it's
Huh?
dangerous people say it's dangerous when you shoot it. I've seen a few documentaries on not Netflix, but on YouTube where it shows that it's more effective if you inject it rather than smoke it.
Yeah, it's here. It's more intense. Yeah,
And so when
but
he
yeah,
crashed, what happened?
he,
You never seen him again? Did y'all find
he was
how did you
gonna
find
go
out?
fishing. He was gonna go fishing, and his brother had. You might have heard me talk about it. His brother is Greg Ward, the country music singer. Well,
Who
his
is it?
brother Jim Ward,
Oh, okay.
that was my good friend, and his brother Greg had bought him a trailer house. Everybody picks at a trailer house, but it was him. When he got out, and he was doing good, going to church and everything. Go fishing Thursday morning. It was driving to the lake and run off the road. He said he was dead before he hit the side of the road. His heart quit.
Wow.
Yeah. And people make fun of me. Worried about Square and calling for medical help. I don't want to sit here and see a friend or associate off of here just sit there and watch them die. You know, and me not do nothing. I mean, I would feel like I've done seen enough of people OD. You know, I know I don't want to be one of them
You ever had any?
that
You ever had any
OD.
close calls? You ever had any close calls?
Not me. No, I mean, like I just smoked it or snorted it back then. Yeah.
How you holding up now, man? When's the last time you? I mean, how long you been sober now?
Oh, I'm telling you, I thought about doing it after my friend did that. I thought about smoking some, but I'm trying to stay away from it. And I wish everybody would start trying to get along a little better. He said, she said, just stop. And then don't worry about who start what. Then let's work toward us supporting each other, subscribe each other. And if one of your friends, whoever, they need to talk, give them a ear to talk to or a shoulder to lean on. you know.
I've
I
talked
mean,
to a
I'm
lot of
here
people.
to support you, Gene, and I hope you're being sincere. I mean, I'm proud of you if you are. Just like I'm proud of Buddy and them, because everybody needs recovery. We're all addicted to something.
Exactly.
And you look at my eyes. I don't hardly show I'm being sincere as a heart attack. Everybody down there, and books. Golly, man, come on. You worry about the kids. Dude, let's all work together. It ain't about race. I'm Native American Indian, if you want to call me that. But it ain't about all that. It's God said we're all different colors. Quit doing that. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Ain't nobody rich better than the poor. Whenever you see the hearse, you don't see them pulling the Wells Fargo trailer behind them. No, we all go back to the ground, and it wouldn't hurt for everybody to get along.
You just said a mouthful, Charlie. I hope they take heed to what you're saying, because I definitely understand what you're
I
saying.
hope so, because they want everybody calls me like a peace. Want peace? I do. I want everybody to get along. They respect each other, talk to each other. Let's figure this thing out where we could all be getting paid. Why tear each other down every day? Like, you know, I've been stuck on 150 forever. And I believe, just like you, Jay, you was stuck forever. It's because of the drama distracts. See, all the new people, they think, whoa, I don't want no part of that. So they're scared to damn subscribe to any of us in our community. Unless we just run across a few, it don't seem fun to them if everybody's after each other or being racist or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
putting little
know.
kids' pictures stuck up here or saying, somebody sending a naked picture or whatever. Forget all that. Let's make it fun. I mean, because all that just makes people go back to drugs. It's like it's a time or two that I about had a heart attack over this YouTube stuff because of the dramas. Because I care about everybody, and if one says about the other, it hurts my heart. And it's just like we don't have to do that. We could all, like they say, we could all enjoy this platform. And if somebody needs a helping hand or just an ear, one thing that we could say today may change somebody's life. They may have just give up, but don't give up. Guarantee it. You go to one of my videos and send me a message. I'll lend you an ear. I don't care who you are. You know.
Hey man, you said a mouthful, man, and I definitely take. I heard every last word, and I'm taking heed to it, Charlie. You know, there are times when I try to do different content and try to, at least try to do some comedy or something like that. But you're right though, the fighting is out of control. It's never going to end. So we're gonna start trying to pave new lanes and
Well,
create different
comedy
content.
is one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, comedy is one thing. Us picking at each other is one thing. But like here lately, it has got pretty I'm like, man, people has crossed the line last night, and they know who they are, and that's a shame. It ain't like that. Y'all may take this the wrong way. Me and Gene may pick at each other, but he'll probably tell you he knows. I've supported his music, and we both pick at each other, but he ain't never put like I ain't gonna say our old ex person we all know that's locked up. He didn't do that to me. That guy did. Gene ain't there. He might. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that I had to get that mad, but I don't like when people's putting pictures of kids on here and then saying I did it because I wouldn't do that to nobody. Yeah, I don't want any of y'all to be doing that. You
It
know,
takes
what
a
if
hell of a man.
someone's kid gets hurt and y'all
Hey,
think it's playing? That's not a game.
yeah, it takes a hell of a man to step up and say some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To apologize. A lot of us got a big ego, and we can't see ourselves apologizing. We can't see ourselves admitting
Yeah.
that we're wrong. A lot of us on here don't admit that we're wrong. That's what fuels this stuff
Well,
and keeps
I
it going.
didn't think about the children. You know, when I come on that broadcast that I was mad,
Yeah, it's
I
all
was
good,
just
man.
wanting to let him know I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I didn't think about children may see it. So that's why I'm apologizing because, you know, I'm human. I make a mistake. And again, I want to say, everyone, if you're in this recovery stream or over in Little Buddy and Filthy's, always take it serious because there may be someone that's not even typing in the chat that it may help hearing somebody's story. It takes courage to get up here in front of everybody that you know and sit here and say that you're not upstanding in all ways. You know that you're human and that you have your faults. You know, so y'all please keep that in mind on any of this. Now, once you're on something else, it's not just yeah, you can pick and joke and or gripe at each other, but I want Gene's stream to make it just like I want Buddy's to, because it's bigger than us. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, Gene.
Man, it's hard to add on to some of that. You just said everything that that I had been thinking about before I even turned the stream on and begin to start it off. But I mean, I ain't got no hard feelings against people that come at me and all that. And I do wish everybody has a good channel or they have a longevity involved with their channels. Like I don't try to strike people's channels and destroy people's channels. If I go after somebody, I'm gonna go after them and try to, affect them. But I'm not trying to take the channel down or involve different families and all that. But my whole point is that I heard that Buddy did have a stream, a recovery stream, and he told his testimony and I hope that it reached somebody out there too. Now I'm just saying that like man to man, on the positive note that we're on today, who knows what might happen tomorrow or the days after that and all that. But I can respect the fact that he became transparent and told his story to try to help somebody else. Now I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no negative words to say about him right now. I ain't got nothing really bad to say about him right now. But salute to him for doing what he do. I didn't even know he had a stream like that. And it was, it touched somebody. So but you were there, so
Yeah.
But man,
Yeah,
on a positive note, man.
I'm sorry about the bags under my eyes, man. But it was shocking.
It's time to heal, man. We got to heal now. The
Yeah.
hard part's out there. We got to heal, man.
Yeah. And, I thank you, Gene. And I didn't want nobody to get up here and make no mockery out of your stream. I want you to do good. And I'm
good,
being
man.
sincere. And anybody down there that thinks I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. You look at my eyes. I don't lie.
Yeah. We got somebody out here trying to cause havoc. Y'all watch him keep an eye on 12 Point. He's trying to take my mind off of what me and Charlie got going on. And I'm not going to let him do it today. Not today, 12 Point. He's trying to,
give Gene a chance. I mean, I got up here and give a little testimony. But
Mike, do you have do you want to come and be a part of the stream? There's no hard feelings today, buddy. You can be able to come up here and say what you got to say, 12 Point. Go ahead. What you say, Charlie?
I said if he wants to come up, I'll step down. I wanted to get that off my chest. I've been needing to have somebody to talk to for a day or two, and I wanted to give that out there.
Well, I'm
but
here, man.
I'll be down. If someone else wants to come up, you come up and be for real. Be serious, and we'll have two streams in our communities. That's good giving back to the community, without dramas.
Without the drama.
All right, I'm gonna get down and talk. Gene's pretty easy to talk to. Come on up and talk to him, but don't make a mockery out of it. All right,
What's your
Gene.
friend's name? What's your friend's name, man? Go ahead and let everybody
Jim
know.
Ward. It was
What is
Jim
it?
Ward. His brother's Greg Ward. You know, sometimes I had Triple T to play his music. It's
Okay.
Greg Ward. He has like Breaking All the Rules. It's YouTube, so it's music. But anyway, his brother, his little brother, the baby brother, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
My condolences, man. My condolences, man. Y'all go and subscribe to Charlie D's channel. Help him out, man. And keep his friend in
Are you
y'all
still
prayers.
over 600, Gene?
Yeah. Presently.
Good. I told everybody to come on. Don't be playing. But anyways, thank y'all for letting me talk to you. And I hope y'all all love one another, subscribe to each other, build each other up, not tear each other down. That's all I say. Thank you, Gene.
I salute you, man. You'll be in my prayers. We can talk anytime on Instagram.
Yeah, it's 5:30.
You started to break up a little bit. I couldn't hear you, Charlie. You started to
Someone
break
come
up.
and ask you what time it was.
Oh, okay.
But,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to hit the X to leave, but it wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna do it another way. Thank y'all again. I appreciate y'all for being good. Bye.
Salute you, Charlie. Thank you for coming up, man. It take balls to do something like that. It take balls to come up here and you know, and be vulnerable in front of a lot of people. But that's how you heal, though. You know, anybody that say they ain't vulnerable at some point in time, they lying. It is what it is, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. I'm gonna play another song right quick. So we'll take a short little interlude after Charlie came up here and, you know, spoke his piece. We gotta stop the dumb shit, y'all. We gotta stop it. But all right, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and play this other song right quick, and then we'll get back to it. I'm gonna drop a link again, give somebody another chance. Then I'll get into my second part of the story about my struggles with different addictions that I had. Here we go.
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how I try to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before.
you wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Like it's the same, and I'm left to discover my own. It seems like everything is gray and there's no color to behold. They say it's over and I'm fine again. Try to stay sober, feels like I'm dying. And I am aware now of how everything's gonna be fine. One day too late, I am hell. I am prepared now, seems everyone's gonna be fine. One day too late, just as well. I feel a dream in me expire, and there's no one left to blame it on. I hear you label me a liar, 'cause I can't seem to get this through. You say it's over, I can't sigh again. Why try to stay sober when I'm dying? And I am aware now of how everything's gonna be fine. One day too late, I am out here. I am prepared now, seems everyone's gonna be fine. One day too late, just as well. And I'm not scared now. I must assure you, you're never gonna get away. And I'm not scared now. And I'm not scared now. I am aware now how everything's gonna be fine. One day too late, I am in hell. I am prepared. again.
Yes, sir.
Today is the day we'll fade away.
I'm back. I didn't know that song was gonna jump out there like that, but I'm back. Man, yeah, y'all give a round of applause for Charlie Compare to speak his piece and tell his testimony. That wasn't hard. That wasn't easy at all. That was kind of very challenging. He got real deep. And then RIP to his friend that just passed away. On my last recovery stream, Lost Rebel, his son had passed away. And that was just ironically, like, life is short. Like, people pass away all the time, and you never know when it's your time to go. So, you know, it's pretty crazy out there. A little bit back to what I was talking about earlier. Damn, that was crazy how his friend had passed away, though. That's crazy. You know, his heart gave out and he hit a ditch and passed away before he even hit the ditch. It's over that fast. And speaking of that, I had experience like that before because back to what when I told you I had a pill addiction, that when I was on ecstasy pills and then I started taking handlebars, was Xanax. But one day I got the bright idea to mix both of them. I was like, I wonder what would happen if I take half an ecstasy pill and half of a handlebar, half of a Xanax full line or a football or whatever. No, handlebars or the line bars. If I take half of a bar of Xanax and half of an ecstasy, what would happen? And that night I found out, yeah, it could be over real fast. It's kicked in. I had like a mellow feeling, you know, at first. And then my heart started to give like a flutter. It had a regular beat to it. And I wasn't drinking any water. So I think I went to reach or stretch or something like that. And my body just locked up. And I fell over and knocked over the computer, and knocked over the table and every damn thing. And once my body unlocked, I found out that, you know, mixing uppers and downers is a quick way to the graveyard. A quick way to the graveyard. Now, and that's when that's when reality started to set in, that I got to do something. I got to get away from this. I cannot keep playing around like this. I gotta get control of my life some kind of way and fall back and stay away from those pills. Yeah, I hear you, Moses. But that's what I did, though, man. I had the bright idea to do some shit like that. And so, yeah, I learned the hard way. And the only reason I'm telling y'all is that because I might appear to be perfect and I might appear to be like a person that doesn't make mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's done something, experimented, and did something they wasn't supposed to do. I even said sometimes that even YouTube can be an addiction. Just having to be on here all the time and having to, you know, and socialize. Now, when you're a channel when you're a channel that's trying off the ground, I can understand going live and interacting with the people, because that's what you have to do. But it's also good to take a break sometimes off YouTube. And I get caught up in that all the time too. I see the numbers and be like, oh, you know, and this and that. And, you know, we all go through that thing in our mind. You know, we all go through that. We're growing something. We're making something. We're you know, making an organic channel, trying to make it blow up. You start seeing certain things, and then you're like, okay. And then you start trying to raise the bar each time on your, you know, with yourself. You try to make another video better than the last one. You try to do something better than the last time. And then you get caught up in the YouTube fever. That's another form of addiction, you know, that is not that deadly, but, you know, it is time consuming and it can destroy you at some point. So it's important to take a break sometimes off of this, which I do understand that when I was out of town, I was able to take a break. And I was able to sit back and watch for a while and collect my mind and collect my direction of where I want to go at. Now, I don't want to forever be at war on YouTube, but I just believe in standing up and going against the adversary, you know, because sometimes they play real dirty. But enough of that, though. I'm going to drop this link down again after I play this next song. I do have someone back here that I can't really identify who they are. Let me see real quick who they could be. I think it's a troll. But right now I'm looking to see who it is, and I can't even see who it is. So I can't add it to the stream unless you show your face or show me something that you are a human being, or you're someone that's not trying to jeopardize my recovery stream. So can you flash your camera, please? I guess not. I guess it's a troll. So I'm gonna delete this here, take this person off, kick him off the backstage, and we're gonna proceed with our show. It just got booted. All right, moving along. The next song I want to play is a song that's rarely been heard, and it's by Tupac. And this is how a street person addresses a higher power and comes to grips and understand that God has the last say so. And this song by Tupac is called "Who Do You Believe In?" After that, I'll drop the link down and I'll get back into the last part of the second of my recovery stream. We've been in here for an hour. I might do another hour, another 30 minutes, because it's just not getting good. Give me a few seconds. I'll be right back, people. Sorry about that, y'all. I pushed the wrong damn button backstage. I pushed the wrong button, but that was a song for that Tupac had dropped. It was called "Who Do You Believe In?" And even the most coldest people on the streets have a epiphany to where they're like, okay, what do I believe in? What am I here for? What, you know, is it bigger than me? What is life about? So, you know, that's just what, you know, that's just, you know, even Tupac had a conscience. You know, some people y'all think don't have a conscience, they got one. They got one. Yeah, Claire Bear. I pushed that wrong button back there and stopped the whole song. What up, Square? What up, Square? Let me get back to what I was talking about earlier, which was about the moment you figure out that, you know, this is the last straw that broke the camel's back. And for me, that was taking an upper and a downer at the same time. As long as Square is not causing a problem, he won't be coming up on panel, but he can be down in the chat and stuff, but don't give him a hard time. You know, I told everybody's welcome. Y'all just keep the fighting down and keep all the madness from appearing, and try to keep this. You know, this is important to me to make a stream that's positive without all the without all that tacky bullshit. So, you know, I'm trying to proceed with this and fight my way through this to deliver some positive content to these streets because it's badly needed. But sorry I cut that Tupac song off, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit something else. No, I'm not dropping that link for Square. This is not about Square. This is about sobriety. This is about someone doing something positive. This is about people doing their testimony. This is about Square is not. I'm not taking away from him. I'm not chopping him down. He's a human being. He deserves to be in the YouTube community at the same time. But about him today, okay? This is about other people's lives. He's touching other people's lives. It's about being something positive. It's about trying to move forward in these streets to suffocate all the smoke and stop all the dumb stuff. X-Pox, what up? X-Pox, what up? But I know one thing, though. We all need to learn how to get up and get out and get something. I don't care what you do, man, or how hard it is, or whatever your strongholds are. Still motivate yourself and push the next person to get up, get out, and get something.
Nigga, you need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I don't recall ever graduating at all. Sometimes I feel I'm just a disappointment to y'all. Every day I just stay and I can't be found. Always asking, give me some, living life like a ball. Time rough, huh? My auntie got enough problem. Oh, nigga, you supposed to be home. I agree. I gotta be the man of the negative talk. You seem to everything. I admit I've done some dumb shit, and I'm probably gonna do some more. You shouldn't hold that against me, though. Why not? My music's all that I got, but sometimes once we get tested for this to be manifested. I know you know, but I'm gonna say this to you. I get high, but I don't get too high. So what's the limit supposed to be? That must be why you can't get your ass up out the bed before 3. You need to get up, get out, cut that bullshit out. Ain't you sick and tired of having to do without? Damn, what up with all these questions? You act as though you know something I don't. Do you have any suggestions? Cause every job I get is cruel and demeaning. Sick of taking trash out and toilet bowl cleaning. But I'm also sick and tired of struggling. I never ever thought I'd have to resort to drug smuggling. Nah, that ain't what I'm about. See, no one just continue traveling this route without any doubt or fear. I know the Lord ain't brought me this far so he can drop me off here. Did I make myself clear? Get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You got to get up and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high, nigga. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I. That's what.
Get up, stand up. So what said you did, kid? See, when I was a youngster, you I made me do it, but the devil, he made me smart. Taught me to jack them weak ass niggas, but they fucking starters in the middle school. I was a bigger fool. I wore a tank top to show off my tattoo, thought it was cool. I used to hang out with my daddy's brothers. I call them my uncles. They taught me how to smoke herb. I followed them when they ran numbers. So in a sense, I was Rosemary's baby. And then I learned the difference between a bitch and a lady. Yeah, I treat them all like no, see, I pimped them. Bitch never had my money, so I never whipped them. Wait, see all the players came and all the players went. A player ain't a gangster, but a player can't handle with shit, bitch. You need to get up, get out, get something, smoke out, cause it's all about money, money, money. Yeah, I said it. A nigga spoken plats in the braves that I hang with Rico away, cause the dungeon is where the funk's at. Why? I'm too to organize, cause they raised me. I'm also down with the bass, cause L.A. Reid, yeah, he pays me, and it's cool. Yeah, it's real cool, getting paid, fat pockets, and all that other fat shit like that.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high, nigga. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I. That's why
a lot of people in my past tried to do me. Screw me, throw me over in the fire, let me get chunky in like a piece of the mutant's mind. I'm getting paranoid and steady looking for the time. It's 8 in the morning and ain't nobody up yet. I got my lone charge, get my coat and throw my ball cap. I'm headed out the door to get up in my ride. I'm digging through the ashtray, hoping to have a good day. I have Jamaicans, when I light it up, I hear a voice in my head.
I got to get up, get out, and get something.
What's on? My day has finally started. Back up in my crib, beat my shit, break out quick in my slick. 84 than the bill, out the south side. Oh, everybody know about that killer that we call Flow. So keep your eyes peeled for the Cobra unit, cause they know for jumping out of black Chevy choice and through the ball. Here comes the red dogs. I'm busting out around the corner in my hip it from the area I'm scared. So one of the bitches might wind up dead. Cause I have no time for jail. Fuck clapping cops, fuck Elgin Bell, and crooked ass Jackson. Got the whole country thinking that my city is the big lick for 96, 94, Big Gip, Goody Mo, Outcast, a vision from the past. Ooh-dee-oo. My white owls are burning kinda slow.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You got to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high, nigga. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I.
Y'all telling me that I need to get out and vote, huh? Why? Ain't nobody black running but crack curves, so why I got to register? I'm thinking of better shit to do with my time. Never smelled the aroma of diploma, but I write the deep ass rhyme, so let me take y'all way back to when a nigga stayed in Southwest Atlanta, A. Y'all could not tell me nothing, thought I hit that bottom rock. At age 13, start working at that loading dock. Then laying my mama off of work, General Motors tripping, but I come home back like Hank from licking and dipping, doing dumb shit not knowing what a nigga know now. Yeah, that petty shit will have you cased up and locked down. I dip over to East Point, still acting a fool, wasting my time in the school. I'd rather be shooting cool. Cool is how I played the 10th grade. I thought it was all about macking hoes and wearing pimp fades. Instead of being in class, I'd rather be up in some ass, not thinking about them 6 courses that I need too fast. Graduation road around the hold it. Damn, that's fucked up. I should've listened. My mama told me that you gonna suffer later. Figured she was talking yang yang, so I paid her no attention and kept missing the point she tried to poke me with. The doper that I get, the more I'm feeling broke as shit. But that don't matter though, I am an O-U-T cast, so get up off your ass.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You got to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I. You need to You need to You need to
Yes, sir. What's up, Vic? What's up, Uncle Vic? What's good, man? We having a coverage stream this evening, man, talking about a whole bunch of strongholds and obstacles that we're trying to overcome in this community. And I did make a promise that I would not make it a mockery and that I would not turn it into a clown show. So I came from the heart this evening to share my testimony and give a little bit more insight on who I am. And to be transparent, to let you know nobody's perfect. And I will not make fun of somebody else's recovery. Some things are not to be played with, so I won't cross the boundaries of disrespect. And everybody that's fighting addiction or something, or defeated an addiction, I salute you and keep up the good fight. Every day is a new day. We're gonna have a fight every day. You know, every time you think about going back to your old habits, that's gonna happen. But you know what? We gotta stand strong and fight it back. Fight that shit back. I'm getting ready to go ahead and get ready to close it out in a little bit because it's been an hour and a half. I got probably 6 more minutes, and I'm gonna get ready to close it down. But I did have a great time, and I do feel like I did get it off my chest a little bit, and I feel like, you know, like I don't have nothing to hide. I feel like a weight has been lifted. You know, this was very good, a good experience for me and for the people that came up on the panel. I really appreciate it. But this was a good experience for me to let y'all know a little bit more on who I am and where I come from and what I battled against and what I conquered, and as well as for y'all. I'm gonna try to do this more often, so to get people that missed it this time to go back and watch it. But like I said, I will have it open for anybody that does want to come up. Next time I do the show, I'll have it open for anybody that does want to come up. And if you don't want to come up, and say what they and speak their piece and say where they came from. And you know, if it's not too much, you know, you don't have to get into too much detail, because I understand that personal business is not everybody's business. But if you do want to talk about it, then, you know, I am that ear. And I am that shoulder you can lean on. All jokes and bullshit aside, I do listen. Anybody that knows me on the back streets, they hit me up on IG, which is Dumb Genius. Y'all know I'm a good person. I do listen and hear people out. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button. Let's see, can we get those subs up so I continue to bring this content and continue to bring both sides of the spectrum to y'all. I might not always be positive. Sometimes I'm negative, but just know, just because I got on some negative stuff at one point doesn't mean that I don't have a positive side. And I do comprehend overcoming strongholds and overcoming these battles and trying to stay sober in whatever your addiction whatever that may be. I understand the element of overcoming the beast. Let me go ahead and y'all stop the fighting down there in the comments. But y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna go back into another song right quick that I used to hear on the job site all the time, and someone told me that I used to always listen to it and play it, and they was like, you know what that song is, what it's about? And I was like, no, I don't know what it's about. But it was about a heroin addict that was tripping off those drugs and stuff, and he was just being transparent and saying the type of things he was going through. And I don't know the singer of the song, but I do know the title. It's called "Blinded by the Light," and it's a very dope song. It's old school, and hey, it's fire. So I ain't gonna leave you make you wait no more. I'm gonna go play this last song and stuff. I'll come back and close it out, and then we'll call it a day. Now I don't know when I'll go live again, because I will be headed back to Austin a little bit later this evening, so I won't be able to have people on panel and all that. But I do want to leave y'all with a little something. All right, so y'all go back and watch this and enjoy this shit. But here we go. Blinded by the Light. Can you dig it?
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a madman drugs, bombers, Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat. In the dumps with the monks at the adolescent pumps his way into his head. With a boulder on his shoulder, feeling kind of older, I trip the merry-go-round. With his very unpleasing sneezing and wheezing, the calliope crashed to the ground. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. Some silicone sister with a manager, mister. Told me I got what it takes. She said I'll turn you on, son, into something strong. With a song with the funky break. And go kart more song. I'll see if it was safe outside. And little early birdie came by in so early and asked me if I needed a ride. deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the light. She got down, but she never got tight. She's gonna make it to the night. She's gonna make it through the night. Mama always told me not to look into the eyes of the sun. But Mama, that's where the fun is. Some brimstone baritone, Eddie Sackman, Rolling Stone, preacher from the east. Set teeth from the thick and bone, hit it in its funny bone, that's where they expect it least. And some newborn chaperone was standing in the corner, watching the young girls dance. And some fresh soul moonstone was messing with his cousins on reminding him of romance. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the night. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Order on my shoulder, baby, kind of older and track, merry-go-round. With his Mary and please and sneeze and queens and a empty brush to the ground. Now Scott with a slingshot and line, they found a tender spot over the wrist of the land. And some bloodshot, forget-me-not the ladies with it, as I take a buckshot turn up the band. Some sailing coaches, with my manager, Mr. I got a funny thing. She said, I told you once I need something strong. She got down, but she never got tight. She's gonna make it through the night.
Yes, sir. Oh boy. It was a lovely stream, y'all. I got to be out. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back to business. And I hope that influenced y'all to get back to y'all business. Which y'all influenced me to get back to my business. You know what I'm saying? It's one big circle. I plan on doing this again. I will be going for maybe about a couple more weeks and stuff, but I will be back. I will go live on IG on the back streets, and I will go live on YouTube every now and then when I get a good signal back at the hotel room. I'm fixing to be out. I'm gonna play one more song, y'all, and I'm out. I'm gonna close it up. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream and had a great time. And I hope y'all can learn how to get along sometime and try to, you know what I'm saying? Practice on trying to like cut the dumb shit. Turn it down a notch. But anyways, let me go ahead and play this one last song by Kendrick Lamar. And I'm fixing to go ahead and close this out, y'all, and let y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Oh, boy! Can you dig it? Yeah!
Fuck that. 8 doobies to the face. Fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, nigga. Fuck that. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga. Fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my nigga tripping off that shit again. Pick 'em up, then I set 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em Vicodin. To take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner, marijuana. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party, tripping up a generation, sipping cough syrup like it's water. Never no pancakes in the kitchen, man. Not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world but the end gives a fuck. We never do this unless wait. My melody is a house, PlayStation is a drink, technology pumping so looking around and let's be crying, probably relatives relevant for a yep, her president is she black, purple label on her back, but that dab is like blue. She take it straight to the head, then she look at me, she got ADHD. 8 doobies to the face, fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, nigga, fuck that. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist, like whoa.
Don't gotta live it, just give me some fun with it. Don't gotta live it, just give me some fun with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then she started feeling the stuff like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, oh I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, and we all crack babies, damn. Why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors and the police relax. I stood up, shut the blind, closed the screen, jumbotron, made to the back where she reside. Then she said, read between the lines, yep, hope that I get close enough when the light turns down. And the fact that she just might open up when the new folks start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really need them to move now. There's nothing we can do now. Somebody walk in with a pound. All of that Bay Area kush. Had it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we crack babies? Because we wanted the ADHD crazy. 8 doobies to the face, fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, nigga, fuck that. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist, like whoa.
Don't gotta live it, just give me some fun with it. Don't gotta live it, just give me some fun with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
Double cup, 4, 6, just mix it and Sprite. Ecstasy, shrooms, blow, hoes, whatever you like. You can have all my shine, I'll give you the light.
Yes, sir. So I'm getting ready to close it out and call it a day, y'all. I'm glad y'all could attend and everything and see what was going on. Now, when I hang up, when I end this live, I'll be cruising around the YouTube streets while I'm driving around and shit, looking at different streams and stuff. I hope I inspired y'all to go live. Everybody has something to say or elaborate to keep going. I recommend y'all go live and get it off your chest and spend the rest of this Sunday streaming on something positive. But I will be in the back streets and I will be on the YouTube streets watching what's going on and enjoying the rest of my week for so long. I gotta be out, y'all. Appreciate everybody coming and stuff, man. Salute. See y'all again. Hopefully not the next lifetime. Can you dig it? Yeah. Shit.
All of times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't feel the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't feel the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't feel the reaper. Baby, I'm the man. Valentine is done here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. 40,000 men and women every day. 40,000 men and women every day. Every 40,000 coming every day. Come on, baby, don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't feel the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't feel the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la. last night of sadness, and it was clear she couldn't go on. The clothes flew and then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared. Don't be afraid. Come on, baby. She had no fear. And she ran to him. They looked backward and said goodbye. She had taken his hand. Come on, baby.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Peace. I'm out. I love this shit. I love this shit. Yeah. Free Iceman. Can you dig it? Oh, boy.